So let me tell you what's going on this morning. Number one, it is not a Shabbat service or a festival service, so you'll hear different melodies than you're used to listening to. So as you join in, you're going to recognize the words. Please follow along as we use the melody that's used for weekdays. Number two, you see me wrapped and strapped to fill in our worn on weekdays and our worn as part of the Rosh Chodesh service. So I am, of course, wearing tefillin, and this is a chance to learn about that as well. That tefillin are worn on weekdays. This is how it would look. If I were left-handed, and the interesting thing is, I am left-handed, but I was taught as a child to write with my right hand. So the rabbis define whether you're right-handed or left-handed by what hand you use for writing. So I am strapped as a right-handed person because of that. Number three, pictures are allowed. We have a videographer in the back who is actually recording this for posterity. If you have the urge to take a picture, please do. The rule is don't be obvious about it, getting up in front of somebody else, blocking their view, that kind of thing. Do it discreetly, please. Number four, if you find yourself getting loud, raucous, obnoxious, whatever, please leave, calm down, and come back. This is a simcha. It is to be enjoyed. It is a service. It's a religious service, but we Jews have a funny thing. Decorum is there, but it's not necessary. It really isn't. The fact that we're a community is necessary. Having a private conversation has always been one of our traditions because we are community. If it's too loud, that's also one of our traditions, to have somebody else go, Shah! I don't want to have to hear Shah. But otherwise, enjoy yourselves, please. We're using a different book than usual because it is a Rosh Chodesh service, a daily service. So I'm going to be announcing page numbers. They're not the ones you're used to. It is a book that looks like this rather than just for Shabbat and festivals. I apologize that I don't have a huge amount of books, and I don't have a huge amount of Chumashim, the Torah. So please bear with the books we have. If you don't have something in front of you, enjoy. Just listening. We start our service after the morning personal prayers, Birchot HaShachar and Pesukei Zimra, and we start with our call to worship this morning. This is our custom here at Heritage Point that one's personal prayers are done before, and this, of course, allows us as a community to have a slightly shorter service. You're dealing with us, seniors. Seniors need shorter services because our bladders aren't quite as good as they used to be. So that's why we do it. And it's wonderful to be a Kehillah. By the way, if you see me looking up and waving and talking up there, I'm talking to the camera, not the videographer, but our closed circuit TV. And for those of you watching on TV, thank you for being part of our Kehillah. We start on page 96. Page 96. I ask those of you comfortable rising to please do so for Baruch Hu, our traditional call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. And already I blew it. Go ahead and sit down. My melody is off. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer or b'rei choshech oseh shalom orei et hakol. Please continue silently.
Nervous, Rabbi?
Yes, I'm nervous. The no mitzvah is supposed to be nervous. Why am I nervous? V'cholam bokim ebihendu shav Torah b'shirav zimram v'arkinu shavkim v'farim amaritzim makdishim amamlichim et shem ha'elam malakadol ha'jabon ha'kadashu. Page 98. Le'akdish yirtram manachat ruach b'safavravni makadosha kulam kecharonim b'yomim b'yir'ah kadosh 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 Adonai tzvaot malach ha'aretz kibodo v'afanim chayot hakodesh barash gadol menatzim u'matzrafim lumatam mishavchim v'yomrim Baruch Adonai Mimkom Olei Bo Yitenu. Or Chadash Al Tzion Dair Maniska Kolani Meira Leoro Baruch Adonai Yotzer Hamiyoro. Let's go ahead on page 99, bottom paragraph, and read this in English. We've just been praising God about having the ability to distinguish light and darkness. Now we thank God for the gift of Torah, giving us the rules and guidance on how to live our lives. Together, deep is your love for us, Lord our God. Boundless your tender compassion. You taught our ancestors life and good laws. They trusted in you, our Father and King. For their sake, graciously teach us. Father, merciful Father, show us mercy, grant us discernment and understanding. Then when we study your Torah, heed its words, teach its precepts, and follow its instruction, loving and fulfilling all its teachings. Open our eyes to your Torah. Help our hearts cleave to your mitzvot. Unite all our thoughts to love and revere you. Then shall we never be brought to shame. Trusting in your awesome holiness, we will delight in your deliverance. Bring us safely from the ends of the earth and lead us in dignity to our holy land. You are the source of deliverance. You have called us from all peoples and tongues, constantly drawing us near to you, that we may lovingly offer you praise, proclaiming your oneness. Praise to you, our Lord, who loves his people Israel. So you can tell already that this is an old Siddur. From now on, if we read English, if you see father, we say parent. Okay? This is something that we learn grammatically, that God has no gender. But since Hebrew is a gendered language, the pronoun he is used because God happened to get the tetragrammaton happened to get a masculine gender. It does not mean that God is male, but rather that the grammar is male. So we will substitute parent instead of father. V'keirav tanan shemcha gadol shala be'emet lehodot lecha oyedka b'yahava baruch atah Adonai haboker b'mo Yisrael b'yahava. Page 100. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. The Torah is the same sound, the same melody. Let's do the first paragraph together. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך במקומך, ושרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Please continue reading in English or in Hebrew to the middle of page 102 or 103. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Those of you still reading the Ve'ahavta, please continue doing so until its completion. Then join us wherever we are. Right now, we happen to be at the middle of page 102. לדור כי יום שמו קיים וגיסו נכון ומכותו ולמנתו ליד קיימת דבריו חיים וקיימים. אמת שעתהו אדוני אלוהינו מלא אבותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו בעודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו עתהו מעולם. Tilo Leil Yom Baruch Mubarak Moshe B'nei Yisrael L'chaim Shira B'simcha Rabba V'imru Kolam. Please join me in the same melody. Mi chamocha balim Adonai, mi kamocha neder b'kodesh, norati lo tosefele. Shira Kadashah, Shikul Yoni, Shimcha, Sfat Hayam, Yachakulam, Odovim, Likum Yamru, Adonai Yimlok Leolam Va'ed, Sur Yisrael, Kuma Bezrat Yisrael, Uvdei Kinumecha Yuda Yisrael, Go Aleinu Adonai Tzvaot Shemot Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai, Go Yisrael. At this point, we move to our Amidah found on pages 106, 108 that we do aloud, and then we continue silently, remembering to do the Amidah insertion Ya'aleh V'Yavo, page 114, the insertion for Rosh Chodesh. We are now on page 108. I ask those of you comfortable rising to please do so. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor Nera El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot Umevi Goel Livnei V'Nehem L'Ma'an Shemo B'Yavah Melech Ozer Mashiach Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Abraham Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechayim Etim Atah Rav L'Hoshia Morid Atah Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed Mechayim Etim Rakavim Rabim Somech Noflim Rafech Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayim Anatoli Shenei Afar Mechamocha Ba'al Gibarot Umidom Elag Melech Mimid Ukayeh Umatzmiag Yeshuah V'ne'eman Atalach Hayom Metim Baruch Atah Adonai Mechayeh HaMetim. We turn to page 8, Kiddusha. Nekadesh em shemcha ba'olam keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei marom kakatuv yad v'yecha v'kara ze el ze v'yamar kadosh 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 Adonai tzvaot malach haaretz kivodo lo matam baruch yameru baruch kavod Adonai memkomo uvdivrei kosher kakatuv le'mor Yimlok Adonai Olam Elohai Tzion L'dor Ador Hallelujah L'dor Vador Nagid God Lecha On Netzach Netzachim Kiddushak Tanadish V'shechaka Eloheinu Mepino Lo Yemush Le'olam Ba'ed Ki HaMelech Gadol V'Kadosh Atah Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. I ask you to continue silently in English or in Hebrew to either page 120 or 121. Include the insertion on page 114, that is for Rosh Chodesh. If you don't feel like using the Siddur, I invite you to put it down. Say your own words to God in your own way. This is your opportunity to have your own conversation. Use our script or don't. It doesn't really matter. Rosh Chodesh Hazeh Zokrein L'Nayim. Those of you still davening Amidah, please continue to do so. Now that you're all comfortable, seated and everything, yep, you guessed it, I'm going to ask those of you comfortable rising to do so. We turn to page 380. Hallel is a passage that's used during festivals and also for Rosh Chodesh. It will not include all of the Psalms, but most of them, okay? And I'll give you the directions as we go through. Page 380, we continue with Hallel. This is not a day where you are silent, but rather this is a day where you sing loudly. If you don't know the words, you go la 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 to the melody, you pound, you give beats. I want to hear noise. This is a Benot Mitzvah celebration. This is our first chance to loudly celebrate. Page 380, we start with our bracha for Hallel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et Hallel. Hallelujah. Hallelujah be Adonai. Hallelujah et Shem Adonai. Please read this first paragraph, Psalm 113, to yourself. We're on page 380, 381. Mikimim evradam eshbot yarim evyon lo shivim ribim im nirvei amo Moshivi akeret habayit im habanim smecha hallelujah Beit Yisrael Mitzrayim Beit Yaakov me'am lo'ez Beit Yisrael Mitzrayim Beit Yaakov me'am Hayta Yehuda Likocho Yisrael Mamshlotav Hayam Ra'ab Hayanos Hayarden Yisov Leachor Harim Rakadu Chelim Yevaon Yebnezon Malacha Hayam Kitanus Hayarden Yisov Leachor Harim Cherkadu Chelim Yevaon Yebnezon Milivne Adon Kuli Aharetz Milivne Eloha Yaakov Ahov Ki Hatzor Agamayim Kalahamish Page 382, 383, bottom paragraph. Adonai Zakano Yivarech, Yevarech Ebei Yisrael, Yevarech Ebei Darom, Yevarech Yerei Adonai, Haktanim Magedolim, Yosef Adonai Alechem, Alechem V'Abalechem, Beruchim Atem Ladonai, Oseh Shamayim V'Haaretz, Shamayim Ladonai, V'Haaretz Natan Me'adam, Lo Mitim Ya Hallelujah, V'Loko Yodei Duma, V'Anatu Nevareg Ya, Me'ata V'Yad Olam, Me'ata V'Yad Olam, Hallelujah. Page 384, we continue, 384, 385. We continue silently on the bottom paragraph of the page, Psalm 116. Ma'ashiv l'Adonai kol ha'gimli Allah. Nidara l'Adonai Shalem, Nigdana l'Kol Amrom, Be'ashro Be'ed Adonai B'tochek Yerushalayim, Hallelujah. Page 386. Hallelujah, et Adonai, kol goyim, shabkuhu, kol ha'umim, ki gabar, Aleinu, chasdo ve'emet Adonai le'olam, hallelujah. Hodu l'Adonai, ki tov, ki le'olam, chasdo. Yom Marna, Yisrael, ki le'olam chasdo. Yom Runa, Hametzer Kaharatiya Ahanani Bahamerchavya. Please continue silently to the bottom of the page, 386 or 387. And while you're finishing on the top of page 388, Pit Kuli Sharei Tzedek Avovam Odiyah. Pit Kuli Sharei Tzedek Avovam Odiyah. Zeh hashar la'Adonai tzadikim yavovo. Zeh hashar la'Adonai tzadikim yavovo. Page 388, second paragraph. Odecha ki aritani v'hatihili lishua. Odecha ki aritani v'hatihili lishua. Eben ma'asu habonim hayta l'rosh bina. Eben ma'asu habonim hayta l'rosh bina. Mi'et Adonai hayta zot hi nifla b'einenu. Mi'et Adonai hayta zot hi nifla b'einenu. Zeh hayom asa Adonai Nagila v'nismecha bo. Hayom asa Adonai Nagila v'nismecha bo. Please repeat after me. Anna Adonai Hoshiana. Anna Adonai Hoshiana. Anna Adonai Hoshiana. Anna Adonai Hoshiana. Anna Adonai Hatzlichana. Anna Adonai Hatzlichana. Anna Adonai Hatzlichana. Anna Adonai Hatzlichana. The next 5 lines, 4 verses, are repeated twice silently and then once from then on. Please continue. Ki lecha tov leodot l'shimcha na'ez lezamer ki me'olam ad olam ata el baruch ata Adonai melech me'olal batishbachot. We now move back to page 138. 138. This is our service for taking out the Sefer Torah. And actually, on the bottom 136, I will chant Hatzi Kaddish. Yekadav, Yekadav, Shemei Rabbah, Yamad Divat Kirutei V'Yamli Makutei, B'chai Yechon, Yod Yomechon, Uvchai Yechon Be'Yisrael, Bahagala, Bahagala, Uvizman Nomrim, V'Yimru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Barak, Vishtabak, Yabar, Vichumam, Yanase, Vietadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmergulishabrihu, La Elam in Gobrakata, Shirata, Tushbekata, Benechemata, Da'amim Ram Yama, Viemaru, Amen. You may be seated. And here I'm going to move from our standard Rosh Chodesh service for a moment and give a short Devar Torah. First off, we were planning on having 4 Benot Mitzvah this morning. One of our members is in the hospital. Her family wishes our 3 Benot Mitzvah here a wonderful day. They are sending their best wishes. I've been instructed to tell you that Sonia Garber, who is in the hospital, has had a good night. Yes, her condition is not great, but it is not critical at this point. We'll find out more, and what they allow us to tell you, we will, but HIPAA laws prevent us from saying anything more. But she is not critical at this moment, and the family really appreciates all the well wishes. So why are we doing this Benot Mitzvah on Rosh Chodesh? Normally we do it on a Shabbat, right? Right. Well, one, we get to take pictures, and we have a much better party when we do it on Rosh Chodesh. But there's a legend that says that Rosh Chodesh is truly a woman's holiday. So it's appropriate to have a Rosh Chodesh Benot Mitzvah service. The legend states that this holiday is a reward to women because the women of Israel refused to surrender their jewelry for the creation of the golden calf. The men all did. They tore off all their jewelry, gave it to Aaron, and Aaron made the golden calf using the men's jewelry and not the women's. And therefore, a woman's, to honor women, Rosh Chodesh keeps them exonerated from working on Rosh Chodesh. So, the 3 Benot Mitzvah coming up here are not working. They are just praying and showing what they can do. Okay. There is also the suggestion from some scholars that the woman's cycle may have something to do with Rosh Chodesh being the holiday for women because of the cycle of the moon, matching the women's cycle. And menstruation is actually from the Latin word monthly. That means monthly. So there is that connection. But Rosh Chodesh has long been sacred to women. From the 16th to the 20th centuries, women of Eastern Europe wrote special Rosh Chodesh Techinas. These are personal prayers that were said in Yiddish. And many women still have that tradition of using personal prayers. Many decide to do it on Friday nights after lighting the candles. They will use their personal prayers. Others reserve it just for Rosh Chodesh. And over the past 3 decades, women have created many new rituals surrounding Rosh Chodesh and leading up to today. Now, Benot Mitzvah is not a Rosh Chodesh ritual. The Benot Mitzvah is a celebration of women's role in today's synagogue life. Now, as far as I'm concerned, women have always been the leaders in Jewish life because Jewish life always was centered in the home. And I may be the rabbi, but my wife is the boss. Now, what happens in the home really defines your Judaism. If you don't celebrate in the home, you go out and you learn from other areas and it makes no impact unless it's celebrated in the home. So the woman has always had that critical element. And nowadays, in modern times, the majority of women, or I should say the majority of synagogue boards and other Jewish institutions, the presidents are women, we have clergy as women, authors are women. Women are equal and active in all aspects of modern Jewish life, and that's the way it should be. So today's Benot Mitzvah reflects a shift from earlier generations. And I publicly apologize for the mistake I made in the Point of View article when I said Heritage Point has only held one until now. I was corrected and it was totally, didn't know. We have the pleasure of having Cantor Sue Deutsch reading our fourth Aliyah, and doubly thankful because she's the one who actually held the earlier Benot Mitzvah. We've had 2 Benot Mitzvah plus 1 individual Bat Mitzvah for Heritage Point. In 2001, Hella Brand, Bertie Cohen, Jenny Golden, Ann Goldstein, Adele Goodkind, Goldie Heller, Juliet Levin, Sadell Levin, Sarah Wallach, and Edith Wright, may their names be a blessing, all had their Benot Mitzvah together under the tutelage of Cantor Sue. In 2007, Jean Aird, Sarah Golub, Matilda Gleinfeld, Judy Neufeld, Marilyn Singer, and Roseanne Winnick also had their Benot Mitzvah under the tutelage of Cantor Sue. Matilda is with us today and will be receiving the first Aliyah along with our one Bat Mitzvah who learned from Cantor Sue, and that's Gita Chernin. Now I have to brag a bit because Gita and Matilda have been so critical in our religious life here. They're on the Spiritual Life Committee. They have really been leaders, ritual leaders at Heritage Point. I'm not expecting you 3 to take over the reins. Don't worry, you can just be yourselves. You don't have to become the leaders in our rituals. But there's something to be said about that. When you really accept the role of being bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, you are truly saying, I am a member of the community and I'm willing to really be a part of it. And these 2 women demonstrate that. And knowing Sue, all of these celebrants demonstrated excellence in the combination of knowledge and skill. Today we're taking a different direction. Our 4 women are not necessarily unique, but are special. These 4 studied with me as a teen. 2 of them were raised Orthodox. They said we weren't allowed to participate like the men, and they want to be recognized as equal. I've always considered you equal, but this is truly the public statement saying we belong on the bima just like the men. One of our ladies never learned, didn't know anything about Judaism before coming to Heritage Point. And this is a personal accomplishment reflecting her personal growth, and we are so proud of her in leading us, in showing us what can be done. One of them said, this is my bucket list. And I can't think of a better bucket list than having a bat mitzvah. All 4 had that attitude of, yes, we can. We'll save that for the party. And all 4 are doing the same thing. They're not going to be displaying extra skill. They're not doing anything more than what the traditional blessings their husbands, brothers, and fathers did. They want to show that what was done back then can be done today. So they are going to come up for an aliyah, recite the brachot before and after the Torah portion, with their family members. Today's Benot Mitzvah have decided to do this for themselves. It's not a statement of adulthood. They've been adults the majority of their lives. It's not a celebration of skill, but a celebration of participation. Each from a different background, each with a different perspective of Judaism. The challenge they give all of us, though, is how many of us have decided to continue to grow instead of just living day to day? How many of us celebrate our Judaism instead of just identifying ourselves as Jews? I wish Sonia, when she comes back from the hospital, the opportunity to have her bat mitzvah. It'll probably be on a Shabbat. But I wish Elaine, Betty, and Dee a heartfelt mazel tov, and thanks for giving the rest of us this challenge. With that, we move to our morning service in taking the Sefer Torah from the Aron Kodesh, page 138. Our Benot Mitzvah have to have Talesim, Talitot, because they're being called to the Torah. So what I ask now is for our ladies to stand in their places. The families with them. I ask the children of our Benot Mitzvah to help them put on the Talesim or Talitot as we all say the bracha together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit. And the rest of us, Siman Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Siman Tova, Siman Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Siman Tova, Siman Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Siman Tova. Yehelanu, 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 B'chol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, B'chol Yisrael. You may be seated temporarily. I couldn't get one of our women to volunteer to be Hagba. So instead, we're going to call on one of our residents who has been really instrumental in keeping our service going. He has been our resident Torah escort. He's helped me by pointing when I needed a pointer, and he's been our Hagba Harishon. Harvey, would you please come up as we rise, page 138. Page 138. Those of you comfortable rising, please do so. Vayehi ben Soah Aaron, Vayomer Moshe, Uma Adonai, V'yatutzu oivecha, V'yanitzu misanecha, V'yonecha, Ki B'tzion Tetzei Torah, Ki B'tzion Tetzei Torah,
Unaroma Shemo Yachdo.
You may be seated. While we managed to have enough siddurim for almost everyone, unfortunately we could not have enough chumashim. So I'm going to ask you please to share, and if you don't have one, just listen, please. You'll find our Torah portion on page 931, I believe. It's always 931 or 932. It's taken from Bimidbar, and these are the Torah. These are the portions that deal with the burnt offerings for different days. Let me look for a second real quick. I'm sorry, it's on page 929. Page 929 in your Chumashim. ופלג עמו בישראל, לכן חסר רחמים ורצון, ונאמר אמן. הכל עבודנו לנו, וברוכה ולתורה, עלייה ראשונה קרב, תעמדו. גיטה רוזה בת רפאל ומלכה, וטובה בת פרץ וגיטל, עלייה ראשונה, בראש נתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו, ואתם בנונים ברואיכם, חיים כולכם היום. We are honored to have our two previous Benot Mitzvah who are still with us for the first Aliyah, and Shelley Mammon our Director of Volunteer Services, will be our Torah reader. Shelley, will you please find your spot? Now it's a little difficult because it starts with Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor, and God talked to Moses. God's always talking to Moses around here, so we have to find the right one.
Baruch hu et Adonai, et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Le'olam Vayed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach, Le'olam Vayed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vadaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor, tzav et bnei Israel, ve'amarta alehem et korbani lachmi laishai, reach nechochi tishma'u. Lahakriv li b'moado. V'amarta lahem zeh ha'ishe asher takrivu l'Adonai kivasim b'nei shana temimim shanayim l'yom olatamid.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tofenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'torah.
All right, they're talking back there going, okay, did you read a verse that I'm going to read? Rosh Chodesh is one of the few times where a verse is intentionally repeated. See? I knew what they were talking about without even asking. The third verse of the first Aliyah is going to be our first verse of the second Aliyah. Aha. See, I already knew. We're now on page 930. We're in verse 3.
Where?
We're almost done. It should be up top. Yeah, it is.
Okay, great.
All right, and who am I calling? Ta'amdu Devorah Rivka Sarah bat Mordechai v'Rachel v'Sarah bat Kalman v'Devorah Rivka v'Tzivat Kalman v'Devorah Rivka Aliyah Shniya. We call Dee Kolker with her daughters Cheryl and Cynthia to the Torah for the second Aliyah. Dahlia Taft is honoring us by reading Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Le'olam Vayed.
Baruch atah Adonai. No.
Hello, go ahead.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam vo'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol amin. Natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai, notenu Torah.
Amen. V'armata lahem. Zeh ha'isher asher takrivu l'Adonai. Fasim b'nei shana tmimim. Shnayim layom ola tamid. Et hakeves echad ta'aseh b'boker. Veit hakeves hasheni ta'aseh bein ha'arbayim. V'asiri taifa solet lemincha. Blula, blula, Beshem katit, revid hahi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, Yahayeh olam, notam dovotam k'kivenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen.
Yishar kokech. So I need one of the three of you to honor us by standing on the other side.
I will.
That's right, you tell them, go sit down, you're
Yeah,
in charge.
right.
Here, take your walker.
Really screwed up.
You did great. You did great. Really. Right here, Ola. Got it?
Yamdu Elka bat Shmuel v'Sara Basha bat Shmuel v'Elka v'Aram Yosef ben Yisrael Aliyah Shlishit. We now ask Elaine Goldman with her daughter Amy and son-in-law Ellen to come forward for our third Aliyah. Barbara Zwart will be our Torah reader. Et Adonai Hara. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hara Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher banu mikol hami v'natan et Torah. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha-Torah.
Amen.
Oh, sorry.
Amen. Ola tamid hasiya bahasanai l'reyak nechoak ishel Adonai v'nischo revi hahen lakevesh ha'achad bakodesh chesed chesed nesek shechal Adonai v'yat hakaves hasheni haseh בין האבאים כנוחו הבוקר וכניסקו תעשה אישה ריח ניחוק לאדוני וביום השבת שני כבשים בני שנה המימים תמימים ושני עשרונים סלט Solat Minchat Bilola Bishamin Unisko Olat
Hashabat.
Olat Hashabat Bishabato Olat Hatamid Uniska
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei natan Baruch atah Adonai noten ha-Torah.
Ya'amdu Bashanachama bat David v'Sarah Miriam bat Shlomo v'Bashanachama v'Shmuel bat Shlomo v'Bashanachama Aliyah Revi'it. We now invite Betty Salkin with her daughters Meryl and Shelley to the Torah, and we're honored with Cantor Deutsch reading Come over to this side.
Yes.
Yeah, come over to this side so Cantor, no, come over here. Let Cantor get it. And she's gonna
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Uvroshei chodshechem takrivu ola l'Adonai parim b'nei vakar shnayim ve'ayil echad kevasim b'nei shana shiva tamimim ושלושה עשרונים סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לפר האחד ושני עשרונים סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לעיל האחד ועשרון עשרון סולת מנחה בלולב השמן לכבש האחד עולה ריח ניחוח אישה לאדוני ונזקיהם חצי ההין יהיה לפר ושלישית ההין לעיל ורביעית ההין לכבש יין זאת עולת חודש בחודשו לחודשי השנה ושעיר עזים אחד לחטאת לאדוני על עולת התמיד יעשה ונזכור. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם אתה בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
To all of our Benod Mitzvah, once again, Simen Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Simen Tova, Simen Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Simen Tova, Simen Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Simen Tova. to stay up.
He's gonna take your job.
I'm gonna listen. I'm willing. You can be my tour readers. That's fine. We'll keep studying. That's good. At this point, I ask those of you comfortable rising to please do so as we lift and dress the Sefer Torah. Yamod Hamavia Tamod Hagolele b'Sefer Torah Bezot HaTorah Asher Sham Moshe Lifnei Bnei Yisrael Abi Adonai Li'ad Moshe. You may be seated. So for those of you who wonder why I have a second table here, it holds all kinds of stuff. I invite you to put your chumashim away and pick up your siddurim. We return our Sefer Torah once it is completely dressed. Page 148. No, you sit down for a couple more seconds. Page 148. Oh, you know what? We're going to go directly to page 150. And this time, the daily custom is not to parade through the congregation, but put it directly into the Aron Kodesh. So I ask those of you comfortable rising to please do so. Odo Aleretz V'Shamayim V'Yaharet V'Heret Yahweh Kilavo Chasida L'nei Yisrael Amro Hallelujah Hallelujah David Mizmor. Sharim Rashichem V'Yishanu V'Kei Olam V'Yavo Melech HaKavod Yuzem Melech HaKavod Adonai Zuz V'Gibor Adonai Gibor V'Chama Ze'u Sharim Rashichem V'Kei Olam V'Yavo Melech HaKavod Yuzem Melech HaKavod Adonai Tzvaot Melech HaKavod Selah. We're on the bottom of page 150. We will call your mom. Here's your cocoa cup. You may be seated. I ask Cantor Deutsch if you will please come forward. Those of you who have, oh, never mind, I'm the only one who has tzitzit on today, or the tefillin on today. It's removed at this point in the service school. It's removed to a Musaf Amidah, which you will find on page 486. 486. Cantor Deutsch will lead us on the first two pages, 486 and 488. I'll give you instructions at that point.
I'm not that tall. Just do it down here. Oh, okay.
It's adjustable.
Okay. I'm going to face Mizrach, which is east. You're welcome to do that. And if you're able to, please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanara El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh HaKol V'Zocheh Chasdei Avot U'Mevii Goel Livnei Bneihem למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים צומח נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. Kedusha is on page 488. נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו לאומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We continue silently on page 492 through page 502. You're welcome to include your own personal prayers. You don't have to do what they're doing in the prayer book. This is really between you and your heart and God.
And it is a leap year. Those of you still davening, please continue to do so until you've completed Amidah. We continue now with Kaddish Shalem, page 506.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. אמן. בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בעגלה וזמן קריב ואמרו אמן אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירה בעלמא ואמרו אמן אמן. תתקבל צלות הון ובאות הון דכל ישראל קדם אבו הון דבשמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל איי 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 ואמרו 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 אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו איי 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 ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. We continue with עלינו או אין כהן? Alenu. If you're able to, please rise for Alenu on page 510. Alenu l'shabeach v'adom l'kol l'tenu l'yoseh b'reishit shelo asanu k'yorei avaso v'lo samanu b'mishkot ha'adama shelo This week we're observing the Yortzites.
No, these are people in Shloshim.
People in Shloshim. For Jean Aird, mother of Judy and Eddie Zareki, Howard Duhan, husband of Phyllis, Barbara Lebovitz, wife of Joe, Elaine Perlmutter, mother of Janie Matloff, Joe Seidman, brother of Libby Slide, Claire Stein, wife of Arnold, Nurit Hirsch, sister to Yael Regensberger. And we have the outside.
Not today.
Is there anyone else? Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shnei Rabah, Ve'alma Tivrach, V'yurtei, V'yamich Malchutei, V'chayechon, V'yonechon, V'chayei, V'chol Beit Yisrael, V'agala, V'yisman Kariv, V'imru Amen. Yehei Shnei Rabah, V'varach, Le'alam Olamei Amaya. Yitvarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, v'yithaleh, v'yithalal, shemei d'kedusha, v'ridu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'ama v'imru, amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shumaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mrama, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. You may be seated. May the memories be for a blessing.
Before we conclude our service with the Dodo Olam, let me tell you what the program is at this time. We're running a few minutes early. Okay? I don't know how it happened. But we are running a couple minutes early, which means that everybody gets their chance for their potty stop before lunch. Okay? After we sing a Dodo Olam, please give me a chance to get to the back. Actually, I'm going to have it because Cantor Deutsch is going to lead the Dodo Olam. I'd like to wish you all, each personally, a mazel tov. By all means, please, those of you with walkers that are in the aisle, I ask you to move out first. Leave first so we have egress opportunities. Those of you who are waiting for walkers to come to you, please continue to wait until we bring it to you. Please wait until we bring it to you so we don't have any accidents. Okay? Please be patient. We will end up moving for lunch in the dining room at 11:30, and then after lunch at 1:15 we will come back into a totally transformed synagogue/disco. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? Adon Olam, page 514.
Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'ed nasa v'chefzo kol azai melech shemon yikra. Adon Olam Hashem ralach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'ed nasa v'chefzo kol azai melech shemon yikra le'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh v'tifara v'hu echad ve'ein sheni lehamshilo lehachbira v'li reishit v'li tavli v'lo ha'al v'hamisra v'hu eli v'chai koli v'tzochev li v'etzora hu nisi umanos li menatosi v'yomekra v'yado av kibruchi v'eiti sham v'ahira imruchi geviati adona li v'lo ira Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'ed nasa v'chefzo kol zay melech shemo nikra. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'ed nasa v'chefzo kol azay melech shemo nikra. Mazel tov to all the recipients, all the Benot Mitzvah. It's wonderful to see the tradition being continued. Chodesh Tov.
Chodesh Tov.